Hello kiddos and welcome back to my channel. So today we are cozy. I wanted to feel hugged. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's free and you get a cookie. And also you guys can follow me on Instagram or Snapchat and POSHMARK because I'm selling some clothes. So yeah, I do stuff on there. Today's video is all about social media, how to excel in those areas, and obviously I'm not that poppin', but these are just things that I have been doing that clearly work for me. And honestly, I get these questions all the time, so yeah, that's why we're gonna go through them. Okay, I just want to make it known that as soon as you think of these things as your job, or like you have to do them, or they're just not fun anymore, you gotta stop. You can't go into it thinking, oh my god, I'm so excited to get free clothes, oh my god, I'm so excited to get paid from YouTube, I'm so excited to have this grand life. Like, you have to enjoy what you're doing. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, then why the fuck are you doing it? So get that mindset out of your head, because it's not gonna work. You're just gonna be hitting that plateau if that's literally all you want is followers and likes. Like, first of all, get a hobby. Don't think that way. It's not healthy. First of all, for you, no one's gonna believe you. You're gonna look phony. Just enjoy the platforms for what they are, even though Instagram's kind of shitty at the moment. It's pissing me off, but that's okay. I do it because I get to connect with people, and that's all I like to do. I don't really care that my post is gonna only get 100 likes, but if it's helping someone, that's all I care about. So I have some notes over here. You can't see them because the light. There's this whole new algorithm that's fucking up everybody's feed, everybody's likes, everybody's followers, how to get noticed. Like, it's not as easy as it was when it first started, which really sucks, because obviously if you're trying to grow your brand or your whatever you have, your channel, I don't know, it's really hard to do so because people just aren't seeing your posts. So that was really frustrating me, and this changed, I think it was like sometime last year, but it only hit me, I think, like in March. Just made it really hard, because then I was just like, I don't even care to post anymore because you guys can't even see it. So what's the point in following me if Instagram isn't gonna show you what I'm posting? Like, it don't make no sense, no correlation there. Let's go step by step, because there's a lot of information, okay? So write shit down, because I'm not repeating this. First thing that I wrote down was to come up with some type of theme or message to base your account around. So for YouTube, it's different. I'm more so talking about Instagram. People like to see pleasing things, like aesthetic. I know there's so many videos on like, oh my god, how to get the art hoe aesthetic, how to be like the natural babe aesthetic. Like, okay, those videos, if you want to do that type of theme, go ahead, do your thing, whatever. I tried it, but it's really hard and whatever, I don't feel like it. But also along with theme, I'm talking about what kind of message you're trying to send to people. Like, do you just want to be a fashion vlogger? Post your outfits, okay? If you just want to do body positivity, post stuff about that. Just make sure it's all cohesive, because you can literally mix them all together and have something. Because I have kind of like an eclectic thing going on, and truly I just post what I please, but it's mainly the followers that I have. We all have things in common, so I know that the things that I'm gonna say a lot of people will relate to. So that, well, of course that makes me really happy, because I don't have to fake what I'm talking about. I don't have to Google stuff, be relatable, you know? So it's good to have already that type of audience. You have to be multifaceted. You don't have to stick to one thing. Like, you can mix them. If you just want a fitness page, do your thing. Along with that, you have to associate yourself with people with similar likes, similar values. I have a lot of Instagram friends. We post about very similar things. That's where shout outs come in. It's just so hard to explain. Okay, obviously you can, I'm not saying you don't interact with anybody that's not in the same category, but it's good to do so, because then you attract the same audience. So it's just like a lot of marketing. Okay, I think you get my drift. I'm gonna stop explaining, because I've explained this for like 5 minutes already. And also associate with people that you want, that you're kind of proud of to be associated with. For example, I know there's like a lot of porn pages, you know, adult models. I don't know what their like professional name is. Now, I'm not gonna knock anyone down for doing that. You make your money, I don't care. That doesn't involve me. One person with that type of feed would ask me to do a shout out, I would say no, because I don't want creepy dudes on my page. Ew, I already got enough. And two, I don't think aside from the real creepy dudes, but you guys, I don't think you would follow just a random ass porn star. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't want to sound like a hater or like I don't want it to come off the wrong way, but all I'm saying is interact with people in the same community, you know? Like, I just don't want to be plastered on like a porn page and be like, oh my gosh, she does porn? Like, you know what I mean? And I don't want it to come off the wrong way, but it probably is. I don't know, but that's all I'm saying. Associate yourself with people that are like you, just so that you attract a similar audience. That's all I'm saying. Maybe it was a poor example. I don't know. I said what I said. Along with those interactions, make genuine connection. Don't just interact with people because you want their followers. Get to know them. Like, have deep conversations. That's okay. Like, you can make internet friends. People can tell when you're being fake because they don't see you guys ever talking or commenting on each other. You're just shouting out and it just looks lame. Okay, you're just a clout chaser. Speak to them like they're a person, not a robot behind a phone, because that's not cute and that's not nice. So I only mainly shout out people that I've talked to. Along with genuine connections, be vulnerable, show that side of you, and people will be able to relate, and just people that you never thought you could relate to you. So I think that's a beautiful thing. It's okay. It's all right. Like, we all go through things. Now for the technical stuff, I'm talking about hashtags, I guess again, shout outs, what time to post, the algorithm, quality of pictures, that type of stuff I'm gonna talk about now. If you were trying to grow your page, make sure you are either tagging, or you can even message accounts that you know will do a shout out. A lot of them charge for shout outs. I've actually only done that once and it didn't even work, so I didn't like it. So yeah, just tag. You can tag brands, tag other creators, tag famous people, celebrities, because tagging isn't going to affect you. However, hashtags will. And I was shadow banned and that really sucked. And I would have like 30 hashtags under my thing. The worst thing that I could have ever done, because to the new Instagram algorithm, you look spammy. You look like a bot. You don't look real. So they're going to basically shut that down and be like, nope, you're gonna be hidden from all those hashtags and nobody's gonna see your post, only your followers. So you're no longer on like the hashtag feed or whatever, popular page, I don't know. And also only like 10% of your audience is going to see that post. And if it does well, then they show it to the rest within like the next 2 to 3 days. So that's how it's working now. So I definitely don't recommend hashtags at all. If you want, you can do 1 to 3 hashtags, and that's what's recommended too. Like, that's where I read it and I was like, obviously you can go crazy with the hashtags, and you can even use them as a joke. Like, sometimes I've done that just to be funny and relatable. But just don't be spammy, and only like and comment things that you actually really like. One of my friends got like temporarily suspended or blocked from liking stuff. It is also, I learned that it's also harder for people who have changed from their personal profile to a business profile, that they grow less, because now you're looked at as a business. You're not looked at as a person. Now you're in competition with millions of brands and millions of other people who have switched to their business account. So I wouldn't switch it until like way later. I think I switched mine when I had 10K. And then rates, companies, sponsorships, that type of stuff. I get like what my rates are, and I'm not gonna share all my rates are, but you can go on my social blue book and it'll tell you how much you're worth, basically. I'm worth a nice chunk of money, but brands aren't paying that. So I just stick to a rate that I know is good enough for me and good enough for the brand to pay. And eventually I will start, you know, racking up a little more. Brands want to spend as little as no dollars in gifting you product. That's another thing. Don't say yes to all brands. And I think we've all been there where you're like, oh my god, they're gonna give me a t-shirt, oh my god, they're gonna give me bikinis, that's amazing. Oh, I forgot to say, just make sure your content is like nice quality. Also, don't overdo it with the editing. You don't need to edit that much to get a nice picture. Just tweak a little here and there, but like don't go crazy. I don't know, I guess my ending message is don't get too caught up in it, because it can really hurt your self-esteem, and eventually it just won't be any fun anymore. So you just want to make sure that you're doing it because you like it, because you enjoy it. And be kind, be nice, be positive. Nobody wants a sour bitch, and nobody likes a negative Nelly. And be real, like don't lie to people. So yeah, I hope that was enough information. Maybe I'll do a part 2 if I forgot anything. This was kind of like at the top of my head, and I just kept rambling because that's what I do best. Let me know if you have any more questions, and I'm gonna try to answer them as best as I can. I'm also gonna link all my social media down below so you can follow me. And I hope you're having a wonderful day or a wonderful night or whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in my next one.